The world's environment is at risk and will be permanently affected by current events. The past century has been especially detrimental to the condition of the environment. The effects can even be seen from your own backyard. Litter, fewer animals, and dying plants are just some of the visible effects. Cities are affected by environmental changes too, and they're also part of the problem. So I went to downtown KC to interview John Owens from RT Specialty. I wanted to be informed on how human actions affect our Earth and what his company in particular does to reduce their carbon footprint.
I'm John Owens. I head up the agribusiness unit at RT Specialty. And it's a unit of insurance brokers that place difficult to insure agricultural type exposures. For example, grain elevators, feed mills, slaughter operations, accounts like that. Our paperless systems, it's greatly reduced the amount of paper that's used and the impact that obviously new paper has on the industry. And then of course the company allows for any paper that we do use to be recycled. When you look at American agriculture and you look at the balance between regulation, environment, and productivity and success of the American farmer or rancher, they're intertwined. Regulations about clean water have an impact on all of us, including cattlemen and farmers. Regulations on pesticides, controls. So yes, there's a definite impact. I will say this, when it comes to agriculture, there's no country in the world that's better at production than the American farmer or the rancher. They're also with a high awareness of stewardship because it is their land and they do have concerns about that and the longevity and the impact of it. They may be more in tune in some ways than a lot of citizens about the land and about the environment because they need it and they live on it, and it's absolutely crucial to their existence sustainability.
While downtown, I explored the eco-friendly add-ins KC has opted to pay for, one of which is the KC streetcar. This mass transit vehicle runs on a rail that goes throughout the city. It's completely free to use and reduces the need for a car. Public transportation reduces the number of cars on the road and therefore reduces the amount of overall exhaust released into the air. Bikes are another transportation option downtown. The bike rental system is solar-powered and easily usable. This type of transportation not only does no harm to the environment, but is also a great form of exercise. I grabbed dinner downtown at a restaurant called The Farmhouse. It relies on local farmers to provide them with the food they serve. This promotes the local economy and reduces travel costs and pollution associated with transportation. This also means that all of their food is organic. Back at home, there's countless things you and your family can do to reduce your carbon footprint and help the environment. I asked my mom about the changes we made in our household to be more green.
Well, since you asked me those questions, I've made a few notes. We drive hybrid vehicles, which require less gas, get better mileage. We use cleaning products that are all environmentally friendly, both in the house and for shampoo and cleansers. We recycle. We have curbside recycling, and we also try to reduce the amount of trash that we create by having a compactor. We take our lunches in reusable containers, and we launder all our clothes in cold water. We try to reduce the number of loads that we have. At dinner time, we use cloth napkins instead of paper napkins. We use energy efficient light bulbs and set our thermostats appropriately so that we're not keeping the house too cold in the summer or too hot in the winter. We use reusable grocery sacks instead of plastic or paper. But I think that covers most of it.
Help the environment and reduce your carbon footprint by following these tips, getting involved in your community, and getting further educated.